Welcome back to the Curious Minds of the chapter Combustion and Flame of Class 8 Multiple Choice Questions. A substance which reacts with oxygen giving heat is called a combustible substance. Which one of the following is a combustible substance? Iron nail, stone piece, glass, wood. Here, iron nail cannot be burned, glass cannot be burned, stone piece cannot be burned, but wood can be burned. Therefore, the wood is a combustible substance. The correct answer is option D. Which of the following has highest calorific value? By looking into this table, we can see that kerosene is having a calorific value of 45,000 kilojoules per kg. Biogas is having a calorific value of 35,000 to 40,000 kilojoules per kg. LPG is having a calorific value of 55,000 kilojoules per kg. Petrol is having a calorific value of 45,000 kilojoules per kg. The correct answer is option C, LPG. Magnesium ribbon on burning in air produces. Here in the picture we can see the magnesium ribbon, and when it is burnt it produces smoke. We can see the magnesium ribbon. After it burning, it releases smoke. That is heat it produces, and it also releases light, and the ash produced is known as magnesium oxide. Option C is the correct answer for this question. Which of the following is not a combustible substance? Camphor is known as a combustible substance. Glass is not a combustible substance. But straw can be burnt, alcohol can be burnt, but B, glass cannot be burnt. Therefore, it is classified as a non-combustible substance. The substance that does not burn with flame. See, in that LPG can be burned with a flame. LPG burns with a flame. Camphor also burns with a flame. Dry grass also burns with the flame, but charcoal does not burn with the flame. It only produces heat and light but does not produce the flame. The option D is the correct answer for this question. Here we go with the next question. On placing an inverted tumbler over a burning candle, the flame extinguishes after some time. This is because of non-availability of. See, when we place an inverted tumbler, we actually cut off the supply of oxygen. Therefore, the flame get extinguished. The correct answer is option A, oxygen. If a person's cloth catches fire, the best way to extinguish the fire is to cover that person with the blanket or woolen material so that the supply of oxygen to that person will be stopped. Therefore, the correct answer is cover the person with a woolen blanket. We should not cover the person with a polythene sheet. The next one, the substances expected to have highest ignition temperature out of the following. We know that kerosene, petrol and alcohol are the inflammable substances. They have the lowest ignition temperature. But coal is having the highest ignition temperature, which cannot be burned very easily. The correct answer is option C, coal. Choose the correct statement about inflammable substances from the following. They have the low ignition temperature and catches fire very easily. Option C. The inflammable substances have low ignition temperature and can catch fire very easily. Option C is the correct answer for this question. The examples for the inflammable substances are petrol, diesel, LPG. Choose the incorrect statement from the following. Forest fires are usually due to. See, it happens usually due to the carelessness of human beings. Yes, it is a true statement. It happens due to the heat of the sun. But cutting of the trees is not a correct reason. It is a wrong statement. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. The calorific value of a fuel is expressed in a unit known as kilojoules per kg. Option D is the correct answer. Calorific value formula is heat released divided by the amount of fuel burnt. The amount of fuel burnt in that experiment. Fuels used. The unit for heat released is kilojoules and fuel used is expressed in kg. The correct answer is kilojoules per kg, kilojoules per kilogram. In villages, people use wood as a fuel because of its easy availability and also of the low cost. Option B is the correct answer for this question. But it is considered to be an ideal fuel. It is a wrong statement. It is an environment friendly. Again, it is a wrong statement. It catches fire easily. It is also a true statement, but it is available at the low cost also. Therefore, the correct answer is option B. Which among the following is considered as the cleanest fuel? Cow dung is not the cleanest fuel. Petrol is not the cleanest fuel. Kerosene is also not the cleanest fuel. But hydrogen gas can be considered as the cleanest fuel. Choose the incorrect statement from the following. A good fuel is one which should be easily available. It should produce more heat. It should not leave behind any undesirable substance. The option C is the incorrect statement. Option D, burns easily in air at moderate rate. This is also a correct statement. Anil was cooking potato curry on a chula. To his surprise, he observed that copper vessels was getting blackened from outside. It may be due to. Among four options, we can say that improper combustion of the fuel may causes that blackening. A dash process in which a substance reacts with the dash to give off heat is called combustion. A chemical process in which a substance reacts with oxygen to give off heat is called combustion. Here we go with the next question. When the clothes of a person catch fire, the person is covered with a blanket to extinguish the fire. These are the fill in the blank questions. The dash temperature at which a substance catches fire is called its dash temperature. The lowest temperature at which a substance catches fire is called its ignition temperature. See, this is the definition of ignition temperature. The lowest temperature at which a substance catches fire is called its ignition temperature. The substances which have very low ignition temperature and can easily catch fire with a flame are called inflammable substances. It is a definition of inflammable substances. See, they have very low ignition temperature. The substances which vaporize during combustion or burning, usually they give flame. The substances which vaporize during burning or combustion, usually they produce flame. The correct answer is burning or combustion. Some underlined words in the following sentences are jumbled up. Write them in their correct form. Dash is a combustible substance. By looking into these alphabets, we can say that diesel is a word which can be framed. Diesel is a combustible substance. Dash is a non-combustible substance. By looking into those alphabets, we can say that glass, we can frame that word. Glass is a non-combustible substance. Dash does not burn by itself. By looking into those alphabets, we can form matchstick word. That is, matchstick does not burn by itself. It needs a support. Some substances on combustion produce. From this we can form a word heat, and from this we can form a word flame. Some substances on combustion produce heat and flame. That is the correct answer for this question. Here we go with the next question. The amount of heat energy produced on complete combustion of 1 kg of fuel is called its calorific value. The correct answer for this is calorific value. Here we go with the next question. Two glass jars A and B are filled with carbon dioxide and oxygen gases respectively. In each jar a lighted candle is placed. Here in the jar A he filled it with carbon dioxide gas, jar B he filled it with oxygen gas, and also he placed one candle in each jar. See, obviously the jar B remains longer without extinguishing because oxygen is there to support that burning process. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Anu wants to boil water quickly in a test tube. On observing the different zones of the flame, she is not able to decide which zone of the flame will be the best for boiling water quickly. Help her in this activity. We know that the outermost zone of the flame is the hottest zone. That is, the blue color part of the flame is the hottest part. She can choose the outermost part of the flame, outermost zone of the flame, to boil the water in the test tube. The correct answer is outermost zone. Why is the use of diesel and petroleum as fuels in automobiles being replaced by compressed natural gas? Because CNG are the cleaner fuel and also they produce less air pollutants into the nature. They are causing less air pollution. They are responsible for the less air pollution. Therefore, petrol and diesel as fuels in automobiles being replaced by CNG. Indicate whether the following statements are true or false. Air is necessary for combustion. Yes, air is necessary for combustion. It is a true statement. Magnesium is a non-combustible substance. It is a false statement. Magnesium is a combustible metal. Carbon dioxide is an excellent fire extinguisher. Yes, it is a excellent fire extinguisher. Calorific value of wood is higher than that of coal. It is false statement. The calorific value of coal is higher than the calorific value of the wood. Incomplete combustion of coal releases carbon dioxide gas or carbon monoxide gas. It causes the black smoke, which is very poisonous gas, which is a very poisonous gas. It may kill the person. Hottest part of the flame of a candle is the outermost zone and is blue in color. As you can see in the picture, the outermost part of the flame is blue in color and it is the hottest part. And it is the hottest part of the flame, that is the outermost zone, and its color is blue. Hottest part of the flame of a candle is outermost zone and it's blue in color. Moderately hot of the flame of a candle is the middle zone and is yellow in color. The moderately hot of the flame of a candle is middle zone and is yellow in color. Least hot part of the flame of a candle is the innermost zone and is black in color, and it is black in color. It is the innermost zone which is the least hot and is black in color. Here we go with the next question. A chemical process in which a substance reacts with oxygen to give off heat is called combustion. Combustion is a chemical process we need to remember. Wood, paper, CNG. See, they can be burnt, therefore they are classified as combustible substances. Wood, paper, CNG are considered as the combustible substances. The lowest temperature at which a substance catches fire is called its ignition temperature. The ignition temperature of dash is lower than that of wood. See, the ignition temperature of the cow dung cake is lower than that of the wood. Means it is having a highest ignition temperature compared to the wood. The substances which have very low ignition temperature and can easily catch fire with the flame are called inflammable substances. The substances which have very low ignition temperature and can easily catch fire with a flame are called as inflammable substances. The amount of heat energy produced on complete combustion of 1 kg of fuel is called its calorific value or fuel efficiency. Sumit wants to separate the following materials as combustible and non-combustible. Can you help him? Charcoal is a combustible substance which can be burnt very easily. Chalk is a non-combustible substance. Stone is also a non-combustible substance. Now onwards, I'll designate combustible as C, non-combustible as NC. Stone is a non-combustible substance. Iron rod is a non-combustible substance. Coin is also a non-combustible substance. Straw is a combustible substance. Cardboard is also a combustible substance. Glass is a non-combustible substance. Paper and candle are the combustible substance. Wood is also a combustible substance. Right? True or false? A physical process in which a substance reacts with oxygen to give off heat is called combustion. It is a chemical process, not a physical process. Water is the best extinguisher for fires involving electrical equipment. It is a false statement because water is a good conductor of electricity. Alcohol, CNG and LPG are inflammable substances. Yes, it is a true statement because they have the low ignition temperature. Increased concentration of nitrogen in air is believed to cause global warming. It is a false statement. The carbon dioxide is responsible for the global warming, not the nitrogen. Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas which is responsible for the global warming, that is increasing temperature of the earth. Greater the calorific value, better is the fuel. Yes, it is a true statement. Middle zone is the hottest zone of a flame. It is a false statement. Outermost zone is the hottest part or zone of the flame. The substances which vaporize during the burning give flame. Yes, it is a true statement. Find the fuel efficiency of a fuel. After burning of 2.5 kg of this fuel, it releases heat energy of 75,000 kilojoule. We know that fuel efficiency is having a formula, that is fuel efficiency is also known as calorific value, which is equal to the amount of heat released divided by the amount of fuel burnt. Usually heat released is expressed in kilojoule and fuel is expressed in kilogram, that is fuel usage is expressed in kilogram. Then this heat released was given 75,000 kilojoule and heat consumed was 2.5 kg. This 2.5 can be written as 25 by 10. This 10 goes to the numerator and I'll write 75,000 into 10 divided by 25. This 25 ones are 25, 3 is the 75. This becomes 3000 into 10. 3000 into 10. Put together it becomes, when we multiply, 30,000 kilojoules per kg is the fuel efficiency of the fuel, that is 30,000. Find the heat energy released by a fuel after burning of 2.5 kg of this fuel, and if it is having a calorific value of 45,000 kilojoules per kg. We know that calorific value formula is equal to heat released divided by fuel burnt. In this problem he is asking heat energy released, but he had given for calorific value as 45,000 and heat released, keep it as it is, and the fuel burnt in this problem he had given 2.5 kg divided by 2.5, and you cross multiply this 45,000 with 2.5, therefore we will get heat released. Therefore heat released is equal to 45,000 into 2.5. This 2.5 I want to write it as 25 divided by 10. Both are same. This 10 and 10 get cancels. 25 into 0 0, 25 into 0 0, 25 5 is a 125. Carry 12 and I'll write 5, and 25 4 is 100, and 100 plus 12 is 112 kilojoules. Therefore the amount of heat energy released in this problem is 1,12,500 kilojoules. Kilojoules of heat is released. Here we go with the next question. Give two examples each for a solid, liquid and gaseous fuel along with some example. Solid fuels are wood and coal. Liquid fuels are petrol and diesel. And gaseous fuels are biogas and compressed natural gas. These are the two examples for all states of matter. Non-metal which catches fire if exposed to air, it is phosphorus, but metal which catches fire when exposed to air is sodium. Phosphorus is a non-metal, sodium is a metal. Just to remember this. Thank you for watching this video.